Happy Monday morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? All right, well, I've got a lot to talk about, and I'm going to be announcing the winner of the Kratom contest at the end of this video. Thank you for everybody who joined in the contest. A lot of people entered, and so it makes it fun, you know? But this morning, for my morning chat, I wanted to talk to you guys about Kratom ruined my life. I have been watching Kratom ruined my life, why I stopped taking Kratom videos most of the morning. And I just wanted to kind of get an overall feel of what people's issues are or were with Kratom. And so the one video of the one I watched, he stopped taking Kratom because it made him pee too much, and that his withdrawal was no joke. Now, he went on to say that he was lifeless and depressed. Okay, that was his withdrawal. Now, my friend, Her Opiate Fix, he just recently did some videos withdrawing from Kratom. Go check his channel out, Her Opiate Fix, all one word. And he really knows what real withdrawal is about. So this guy, you know, he has an informed opinion. But he said that he was sweating and that he was tired and sluggish, a little harder than coffee withdrawal. And he also says that, you know, that people that are talking about how horrible Kratom withdrawal is don't know what real, you know, opiate withdrawal is. And that's, you know, once you have dealt with real opiate withdrawal, I withdrawed for 12 days and lost 10 pounds. It was the most horrific, hideous experience. I mean, there are no words. There's no words to describe it. It was more than just, oh, I feel a little sick and I can't sleep and I lost my appetite and I'm a little sweaty. It's a lot worse than that. All right. So anyway, what I saw is, you know, Kratom ruined my life because, for one, they started taking more and more and more and more. So they're building up their tolerance. It's starting to not work. They start getting desperate, putting spoonfuls and spoonfuls in their mouth. And before they know it, it's not working, and they're experiencing some withdrawal symptoms when they stop. They become obsessed, you know, just like with a drug. And that is what I call untreated addiction, right? And what I mean is, if you are taking anything and you have an addictive personality and you don't know how to pull back the reins on whatever it is that you're taking, and you have no recovery, you have no coping mechanisms, and you just want to get high, you're going to have a problem with not just Kratom, but with everything. And so nothing can ruin your life if you don't let it become a problem. Right? How can something ruin your life if you let it ruin your life? When I started taking pain medication because I had cancer, it hadn't ruined my life. But I allowed an addiction to form, and I didn't try to stop. I didn't, you know, I couldn't admit that I had a problem. And so it ruined my life. Are pain medications bad? No, they help a lot of people. But in me, with untreated addictive personality disorder, I don't know if I just made that one up or not, it ruined my life. So it ruined my life because it made me pee too much. It ruined my life because I was a little depressed and you know, all right. I'm sorry but it doesn't fly with me. And as far as the withdrawal goes, if we, I was on Cymbalta for a period of time, and it wasn't working because they've never worked on me. And it was also causing the Kratom to be less effective. I stopped taking it, and I had withdrawal symptoms that that you don't just stop SSRIs or whatever, any kind of psych med, because your body you could have seizures. And so I had to really wean off slowly of Cymbalta. So if you put something in your body for a period of time and your body becomes accustomed, stopping it will cause issues. Whether it's Kratom, whether it's Cymbalta, no matter what it is. I mean, nose spray, sinus spray, you use it too often, you start getting addicted to it. Called rebound effect. And so if you are having any kind of withdrawal symptoms, I mean, here's an option. There is something called stem and vein. It's the stem and the vein of the kratom plant, And it has different alkaloids, but it's the same plant. And so a lot of people use it to reset their tolerance back down. And some people use it to wean off. If for some reason you can't take kratom, whatever reason, and you want to experience the less withdrawal symptoms that you can, then stem and vein is where it's at. And a lot of vendors will sell it. And what you do is you just start replacing some of your regular leaf powder with the stem and vein. And you slowly wean off until you're down to just the stem and vein. And I mean that, instead of just stopping and then making videos about how horrible the withdrawal is, let's wean off, guys. Because you're putting videos out there that make kratom look like it's a drug. And it's not. It's a beautiful, harmless plant that when taken as directed, taken with any kind of restraint, for one, because if you have an addictive personality, you're going to feel the need to increase it because you are looking for something. You're looking for that feeling. And also, if you're taking it for pain, and you expect it to take away all your pain, that's unrealistic. But to take the edge off, stick with a dose and stay with that dose. If you have to start taking days off to keep your tolerance low, do that. Like I said about the stem and vein, start adding stem and vein because it has its own alkaloids and it still helps with pain. There are ways to take kratom that doesn't cause withdrawal. It doesn't cause tolerance issues. When I first started kratom, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. And I started, I would take more and then I'd get sick and I would build a tolerance and then I would, it was just this back and forth thing until I realized no matter what, I do not take any more than what my dosage is. If I do, then I'm opening up the door to tolerance or I'm opening up the door to withdrawal. People that take, there are people that take ungodly amounts of kratom a day. Like 30 grams or even 15 grams a day every day. That's a lot of kratom. And if you stop, you're going to experience some withdrawal. And so keep your dosage down and don't increase it. you know? All right. I think that I got my point across, guys. And so right now I'm going to announce the winner of the Kratom contest. They're going to win 2 ounces of Green Valley, right straight from Indonesia. And so my number that I picked in this envelope $6.40. And that means that the winner, it was between the closest people that came were Mr. Good and Red Spirit. But Red Spirit guessed 636, and so Red Spirit is the winner. Congratulations. Red Spirit, send me a message on Facebook. I'm Avalon Ann Decker, and give me your address. Or email me at avalondecker7@gmail.com. Thanks everybody for entering, and I will have another contest probably next week or so. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. I'm gaining subscribers, guys. It's exciting. It's exciting time. Brightest blessings and God is blessed.